Kick on. There we go. I think we're good and recording now. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Sarah, I know you're a rookie rider, and Elizabeth, this is her second year with us. So happy you could join us and get all the good information for event weekend for Bike MS West Michigan. We do have a full agenda for tonight that we will be working through. Start out with our mission statement, talk about a new element this year, the Champions Finish, go over some fundraising leaderboards and incentives, packet pickup information, lodging, event weekend schedule, all our route maps and site maps, some awards, rules of the road, and then of course thank our sponsors for the event. And then any questions we can answer at the end. If you do have any questions while I'm going through this, feel free to just unmute yourself and ask it. This is pretty casual. So I'm going to start us off by reading our mission statement just to ground us in the reason why we all come together for Bike MS. We will cure MS while empowering people affected by MS to live their best lives. Together, we have achieved more breakthroughs for MS than the world has seen for any other neurological disease. All of the progress has brought us to a profound new moment. The next chapter in our story could be the last chapter for MS. Now more than ever, people affected by MS rely on critical information, support, and connection to remain strong and resilient throughout this crisis and beyond. And though we had to adjust to help people with MS get what they need right now, we remain focused on our mission. So something new that we are adding this year to celebrate those living with MS is called a Champions Finish. So this photo is from one of our rides down in North Carolina to kind of show you what it is. Champions Finish is we welcome anyone living with MS, whether you're a I Ride with MS participant or you're a volunteer or you're just a friend or family member that's at the event to watch your loved one cross the finish line. We all welcome you to join us on Saturday at 5 p.m. We'll gather by the finish line and we'll have a quick little speech, and all of our MS champions will cross the finish line together with the cool blue and orange powder cannons going off in the back. And we ask that everyone else that is at the event line the finish line and we'll cheer them on as they come in. Just a great opportunity for a nice mission moment to celebrate all of our MS champions. So again, that is Saturday at 5 p.m. So right when the route closes, we'll have our champions finish. And then just a quick shout out to our current top fundraisers as of right now. So I pulled this about an hour ago. So we have David Robson, Tanya Nordhaus, Jeff Wager, Clark Van Heeken, and Ike Pengel, and our top 5 for top fundraisers. And then our top teams right now are We Handlebars, Circle of Friends, Dow TCC, Team Ford, and Rolling Rock. Still plenty of time for this leaderboard to shake up, of course. We'll quickly go over some of the fundraising clubs and incentives. So this is the spread for the year. Our fundraising incentives start at the $500 level and go beyond that. These are the prizes, and the prize fundraising deadline is 30 days post-event, so that will be July 7th this year. And then in addition to that, we have our top 40 club. So the top 40 fundraisers by August 6th will qualify for the top 40 club, which gets some awesome perks for the years following, right, as well. Something else to add with this, at the $5,000 level, you qualify for our passport program. So that allows you to ride at any Bike MS event across the country without having to pay a registration fee or hit a fundraising minimum. So it's just a fun way to see the country, ride your bike, and meet more Bike MS participants. People really enjoy that do that. So if you do qualify, I suggest taking advantage of that. And we will move on to our t-shirts and jerseys for this year. So everyone will receive a t-shirt at the ride. It is a dark blue this year, and this is a mock-up of our finish line medals. So everyone that crosses the finish line will receive a medal. Our Club K jersey. So Club K is anyone that raises $1,000 or more will receive this jersey. You can get it at Packet Pickup. If you hit $1,000 after the rides, but before those fundraising deadlines, feel free to reach out to me and let me know so I can make sure that I send you your Club K jersey. And this was designed by one of our cyclists this year. So I appreciate Ben for helping me out. Design is not my thing, so I was happy that he was happy to do it. And then also anyone that signs up for the iRide with MS program, which is part of the registration, you will receive this year's iRide with MS jersey at the event as well. Next, let's talk about packet pickup. So what is in your packet? You're going to get your rider bib, your bike tag that'll have your rider bib number on it. You'll receive a wristband. It's going to have a rider helpline number on it. So if you have an emergency or, hi Deb, welcome. Um,
Hey,
the emergency number you can call, or if you just need a SAG or any type of assistance, you can call that number. Fred will answer and he will help you out. You'll also get safety pins to put your rider bib on. So we want to make sure that when you put your rider bib on, it's on your back and on your outermost layer of what you are wearing so that we can see that you are, excuse me, a part of our ride. And then also we'll just have some stickers in there if you're a rookie rider or in Club K, a top fundraiser. I ride with MS, team captain stickers for fun that you can put on your bib as well. Pardon me, I'm losing my voice already, and it's been like 4 minutes. All right. So you can pick up your packet either Friday evening from 4 to 7 at Hope College inside the Dow Center, or Saturday morning from 6:30 to 7:30 before you ride. If you are only riding on Sunday, we will also have your packet available from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. as well in the Dow Center. You do need to hit your $250 fundraising minimum in order to receive your packet. And another question that everyone always asks, can someone else pick up my packet for me? And the answer is yes, as long as you have your fundraising minimum met and that you signed a waiver. If you registered online, you signed that waiver when you signed up. If you were signed up by somebody else, you need to sign a waiver and we will let you know when you pick up your packet and have that available for you. All right, what to bring to Bike MS? What's mandatory? So you need to have a helmet to participate. You need to have your rider bib on, that bike number as well that comes in your packet, and that wristband. We want to make sure that you have access to that rider assistance line. And then just some other things that are recommended, comfortable cycling gear, shorts, a jersey, socks, gloves, sunglasses, cycling shoes, rain gear, water bottle, sunscreen. Um, and of course, just your health insurance card or any other important health information or medication. On the back of your rider number, there will be like medical information where we'll have you write your name, I believe your emergency contact, and then if you have any special medical needs, just so we have that information handy if you need assistance. So important stuff to have. Knock on wood, hopefully we will have good weather, but um, it's better to overpack for all situations you may encounter. It is Michigan, you never know. All right, some lodging options. So this QR code here will take you to our lodging page that has information on the dorm rooms, and we also have a hotel block at the Residence Inn, so that'll show you that information. So dorm rooms are available at Hope College. You can get them for Friday and Saturday night if you wish. It does include breakfast. And then also there are single and double occupancy rooms available as well. The deadline to sign up for this is Monday, May 19th. Um, and the link to do that is through that QR code. We will have a couple rooms available event weekend for people that weren't able to sign up ahead of time. We just prefer so we know who's coming and we have enough things prepared for you. You can pick up your dorm key on Friday night during that packet pickup from that 4 to 7 window, or after you ride on Saturday from 11 to 5:30 as well. If you're staying Friday and Saturday night and can't make it to Hope College by 7 p.m., your keys will be at the front desk of the Hayworth Hotel. That is the hotel that is on the Hope College campus. It's just a few blocks from our start finish line area. So you'll see a site map here in a couple of slides, but it's very walkable. Everything's close that we use for event weekend. Um, you do need to bring your own linens. They will not be provided. So that's pillow, blanket, sheets, towels, washcloth, any of those things that you like to use. Twin XL sheets fit best on the mattresses. However, just plain twin sheets will fit as well. Um, and then when you are done, we need to have everyone turn in their key to staff either at breakfast or before you start riding on Sunday. So all your things need to be out of your dorm room. We do have showers in the Dow Center. So after you ride on Sunday, you have access to showers to take a shower before you head home. You'll just have to bring your own towels to use as well. And that's just right in the Dow Center. There's a locker room right down the hallway we have access to. All right. Moving on to schedule of events, and this full schedule is on our website, but we'll run through it real quickly. We have that packet pickup and housing check-in on Friday night. Breakfast starts at 5:30 and runs till 7, and that's in Phelps Dining Hall. We have our check-in and registration. If someone hasn't registered and wants to participate, they'll be able to do that the morning of the ride. The registration fee will be $70 and then that $250 fundraising minimum. We'll have we'll have a fast little program before the route opens at 7 a.m. We do need all riders out on the route by 8 a.m. We just want to make sure that everyone stays together. So if you show up after 8 a.m., we'll probably have to sag you out to the first rest stop to catch up to everyone. But we'll help get you out there. We'll have lunch available on the route. And then we'll have our finish line festival. We'll have treats like ice cream and popcorn, of course, a lunch and more snacks and food. We encourage everyone to hang out and cheer everyone on as they come across the finish line. You'll have another opportunity to pick up your housing key from 11 to 5:30. If you are riding the Century Route on Saturday, you need to be to the opening of it by 1:30 to make sure that you will finish in time for when the route closes. The route closes at 5, and then as I mentioned, we're going to have that very cool Champions finish this year at 5 o'clock. Dinner starts at 5:30, where breakfast is in the Phelps Hall, and then at 6 is when we'll have our Geared Up program, just to wrap up the night for everyone. And then Sunday's pretty similar to Saturday. We have our breakfast at the same time, check-in if you haven't done that yet, quick program with route opening at 7. What's different this year, and I'll get into routes here quickly, is that we only have the 30 and 50 this year, so the route will be closing at 3 p.m. as opposed to 5 p.m. But it all pretty much runs the same as Saturday. Here is the site map I was talking about for Hope. So we will be at the Dow Center, which is down here. There is going to be construction on Columbia here. So we won't be able to ride across the road. So we have to head out back the other way. So our arch is going to be over here, and we're going to go out this way and then up and around to get back onto the route. Although you can't drive or ride across the construction here, you will be able to walk across it to get to the dorms. We usually have Collin, which is right here, and then just a block or two down the road is Phelps Hall, where breakfast and dinner both will be. So it's all very close, very walkable. Everywhere you see a star is a parking lot that we can use. So typically in the past, most people use 53. Um, since this is construction here, more people might want to use these lots over here just to make it a little easier, but you will still be able to walk across the road. So those are the options for parking. And then, like I mentioned, Dow Center, this is where packet pickup will be, where you can get your jersey and your t-shirt during packet pickup. We have in the locker rooms in here as well. So quick rundown of that. Our route options here. So Saturday we have the 30, 50, 75, and 100, and then Sunday we have the 30 and 50. This QR code here will take you directly to the ride with GPS links. So those are available. We will have paper maps at the event for you to have as well. And it'll also have that rider hotline number on it, just as another spot to remember the number to call if you need assistance. So day one, we start in Holland and go north. And then day two, we start at the same place and then we head, oh, sorry, I had that backwards. We head south day one and then we go north day two. As well. So we do have a winery rest stop on Saturday. That's fun. And then the West Side Park rest stop on day one is a really good photo op of Lake Michigan because there are some lake views, but that's just a good tip. You'll there's a little area to walk down and you can get like a nice lake view in the background for a picture. But yeah, and then lunch is provided on the route, as I mentioned before already. So yeah, these are our route options for the day. And I know I'm kind of going through this quickly, so any questions, feel free to interrupt me or whatnot. I'm happy to answer them while I'm presenting. Just a quick mention of our route support. We do have rest stops approximately every 8 to 18 miles. We'll have bike mechanics available, so there should be one at the start finish line, and then we'll have them out at rest stops as well. Repairs are free of charge, but you are responsible for the cost of any parts that you may need. I know a lot of the shops will also bring extra helmets or anything like that, some gear in case you forgot something or need to purchase something real quick. They'll have that available. I know Laura from Cross Country Cycle is really good about having extra stuff on hand for purchase that you might need last minute. We have our SAG vehicles that will be riding around on the route that are there to help you, whether you just need to be taken to the next rest stop or if you want to be brought back in. If you're having any issues, they can help you out and get you where you need to be. And I already mentioned route maps. The Ride with GPS link is on our website, so you can use that. And then also have those paper maps on site. Next, I'm going to go over what our signage looks on the route to help keep you on course. So each route has its own color. The 30 is green, 50 is white, 75 is orange, and 100 is yellow. So what you'll do where everyone starts off on orange, and then you will turn when directed based on the route. So if you are going to do the 30-mile route, you will start by following orange, and then once you see the green prompts, you will start using the green, and then it's going to bring you back into the orange route. So we start on orange, you go off your ways unless you're staying 75, and then everyone's brought back in together and then finishes it off. So those will be on paper stakes along the route. And then we also will have on the ground in the color of the route, some cherry bombs. So straight will just be up and down. If you need to make a left turn, it'll be pointing to the left. And then if we need to make a right turn, it'll be pointing to the right. So pretty simple. You'll have markings on the ground and then also signage on the side of the road to help keep you on track. If you think you are lost, that is a good time to call that rider assistance number. And then, of course, we need to go over the rules of the road. Safety is our number one priority, and we want to make sure that everyone feels confident out on the route. We do have a bike safety page on our website, so please feel free to check that out on bikems.org if you need to. There's a bunch of safety manuals and videos and everything available for your viewing. Um, just make sure that you are obeying all traffic laws and traffic signals. Very important. Stay to the right of the road, look and signal. Avoid following the leader through traffic signs and signals. So make sure you're paying attention just because the person's doing that in front of you might not be what you should be doing as well. We do not allow headphones on the route, so make sure you don't have any headphones or earbuds or anything. We want to make sure that you are alert and can hear everything that's going on around you. And then, of course, ride no more than two abreast and do not impede traffic. And then it's just super important that we're being verbal out on the route and communicating with everyone that we're riding with. Things like on your left, slowing, stopping, car back, and then just any warnings of gravel, potholes, sands, railroad tracks coming out. So just make sure you're communicating at all times to keep everyone safe out on the route. And then we have some of our team awards for this year. So we added two new ones. The one we usually have is the Windshoe Award, which is pictured here, and currently Circle of Friends has it, I believe. So we'll see. Yeah, yeah, go Deb. I love it. We'll see if anyone can dethrone them this year. But then we also added two more team awards in. So we have the Big Wheeler Award. This award is going to go to the team that has the most team members. And then we also have the Multiplying Spokes Award, which is going to go to the team that has the highest percentage of team member growth from last year. So just two awards opportunity to get based on growing your teams this year. So bring all your friends and family and convince them to participate in Bike MS. All three of these awards will be given at the Saturday night program, which is in Phelps Hall starting at 6 p.m. And then, of course, we want to thank our sponsors. Our national premier sponsor is Primal. Primal also sponsors the I Ride with MS jerseys, so we get all of those for free to hand out to our I Ride with MS cyclists. Our other national sponsor is Left Hand Brewing. And then, of course, our local sponsors, our local presenting sponsor is Goyette again. And then all of our sponsors are returning, so they've been committed to Bike MS for years and years and years. We have Consumers Credit Union, Mary Snacks, Absopure, Delbane, and of course, Fago. And then, as a special little treat to thank you guys that showed up tonight, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We have another match again this year for the ride. An anonymous donor has given $10,000 for us to use as a match. This year it is happening on Tuesday, May 20th. An email will be going out on May 19th, letting everyone know about it. So you guys are in the know here a little sooner than everyone else. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Each participant can have up to $1,000 matched, and team gifts will also be matched. So once the $10,000 runs out, the match is over with. Last year, it ran out in 12 hours. That was the first year we've ever done it. No one knew it was coming or happening, so I suspect that it'll go a lot quicker than 12 hours this year. So Monday, May 20th at 10 a.m. is the magic time and date to take advantage of our match campaign, which is exciting. I'm excited to see how fast it goes this year. All right. And that is the end of my presentation. Do we have any questions? I know I ran through it fast. But yeah, feel free to speak up if you have any questions.
I have a couple.
Yeah, absolutely.
I missed the beginning. I apologize. I was in a golfing event today.
Not a problem.
What is the champions finish at 5 p.m. on Saturday?
Yeah, let me go back to the
I
slide.
apologize I missed this, so
Oh no, it's okay. Because I got to show the photo. So
I was going to
this is
say
going
it's
to
a good
be
go back.
Yes, absolutely. So we're adding in the champions finish. This photo is from one of our North Carolina rides. So what it is anyone living with MS, whether you were a Bike MS participant, you are a volunteer at the event, or just a family or friend that is a spectator at Bike MS, we're going to have all of them gather at the finish line at 5 p.m. when the route closes. And then we're going to have everyone else standing by the finish line to cheer them on, and they're all going to walk together across the line, and we're going to cheer on our MS champions. So it'll be a nice little mission moment and way to celebrate those living with MS. And we'll have the nice orange and blue powder cannons going off in the back as well.
I had one other question.
Yeah, please.
And I missed it. I didn't see it. What time does the route open on Sunday?
It opens at 7 a.m.
Okay, and then everybody has to be off the route at 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Do with that what you will, Deb.
I know. Well, that's why.
We are recording right now, by the way.
And so I'm going to be passing information along.
Yes.
And so I just want to make sure everybody knows that your wheels have to be off the course by 3 p.m. period. End of story.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Do with it what I will, but yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna pass that information on, obviously, to the other people on my team that are gonna be riding. So.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. Any other questions?
This is a very helpful overview. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So yeah, besides being a novice to this specific event, I'm kind of a novice in general to biking, and I've done some group bike rides, but it's been a while. And so I kind of heard this is, I mean, it's intended to be like a group ride.
Yes.
So, I mean, like if I'm super slow, like, is it okay?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is, we have people of all cycling abilities and speeds and distances. Everyone's super friendly on the route as well. So everyone will be encouraging, and I'm sure, I know you have another team member, but we could probably group you up with some more people that might be doing similar distance as you, as
Yeah, I was
well.
going to
But
say,
yes.
what distance are you planning to ride?
The 30.
The 30, yeah. I would just, like Jean said, marry up with somebody, because if somebody, like a team, starts earlier, you're not going to be on the same path as them.
Yeah.
Like you'll be better timed if you try to start with somebody else who's doing 30.
Yeah. Sounds
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
I'll kind of put the word out too. I don't know if anybody on my team's doing the 30. But I'll kind of spread the word that there might be some other people looking to join up with people that aren't looking to race through the 30.
Yeah, I'm like, we're just we'll be cruising
Or
along.
you can meet people at breakfast. Breakfast is a good one. There was a lot of people that I talked to.
Sounds good.
I know we got Elizabeth hooked up with someone last year when she was a rookie rider. So
For the
Everyone's-
record, I was intending on doing 75 and I got talked into 100. So just
Oh,
do with that what you will.
30 is enough of a challenge for me, but yeah, looking forward to it.
I got
But we are not fast.
I got recruited for my team 17 years ago in the line at the Porta John at one of the biking us. I was by myself and I met some team actually in the line for the Porta John at one of the rest stops. They said, come ride with us. And 17 years later, I am still with the same team.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Love it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
need
Sarah, I showed up by myself last year as well. So that
Nice.
you'll
Yeah.
be fine. But just tell people what distance you're planning and then somebody will pair up with you.
Sounds good. Yeah, I do. My partner and I will be doing it, but yeah, kind of just getting into the training and stuff.
And I also don't know how to use my bike computer, so I will attest that it is actually really well marked. And there was maybe one time where I wasn't sure, and I crossed the street and there was the sign. So it's really well marked.
That is also really awesome to know. Thank you.
Especially on the 30, we know more rookie riders do that. So it's marked pretty well.
Is there like a standard pace or it just totally varies depending on the? Okay.
Yep, varies. Yeah.
Go with whatever you are comfortable with, because even if you think you're going to be the slowest person out there, you know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, and you will find if you're on the 30, people doing other distances we are so supportive. We love our 30-mile riders because they're usually the first year people or people new to cycling or maybe people new to road cycling or events. And the fact that you're out doing the 30 is awesome. And there's one point on the route where we actually passed the 30 milers, like going in a different direction. And we usually all cheer you guys on
Yeah.
as we're through in the opposite direction. So we all love having you out there. And if there's anything anybody can do for you guys, just let us know.
Oh, thank you. That's very encouraging.
Yes. As you can tell, everyone is very friendly and welcoming. So you can walk up to anyone at these rides and they'll have a conversation with you and help you out. So
Nice. I appreciate that.
absolutely. We're excited to have you guys.
Sarah, where are you from?
Oh, Lansing.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Your
And
name
then I
looks
should know this. Is
I was
my
at-
uncle volunteering again?
I believe so.
I might
So-
give him a call today.
Yeah. Elizabeth's uncle is one of our favorite volunteers. He does the jobs that are hard to fill, so we really appreciate him, and he's been doing it for years. So
Nice.
yes.
awesome.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to get 20 in tonight. It's been a pleasure, ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Any other questions before we sign off here?
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I know you have my email, my phone number, I believe. So, but yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's always a
See you all in a
pleasure.
month.
I
Yeah,
know,
thank you so much for all the
so
information.
quick. Of
We'll
course.
see you soon.
Yes. See y'all in June. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.